Hello, Memphis. Hello, world. My name is Felicia Dunn. I am a lifelong Memphian, born and raised. With the exception of 7 years, we moved to Oklahoma City. Um, I'm nervous, but anybody that knows me know that I'm 100% real. And I am just going to do it. I love Nike. I'm just gonna do it. I I'm 53 years old right now, and I have been through so much in my life. But yesterday, I got some news, and I'm not accepting it, but it is what it is, and life is life, and I just have to be real about it. But I received a diagnosis yesterday, and I have a form of cancer. I'm not accepting it. Satan can give it to somebody else, but I got that diagnosis, and surely we all are born to die, but I know that cancer may take me out. So, with that being said, I am getting radical for Christ. I am. I'm going to record a series of videos. I'm just going to start doing stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be like Mike. I'm just going to do it. For years now, I've been in business since 1999. I have run some successful businesses, regardless to anybody's opinion. In my opinion, I have run some successful businesses. I have also done some amazing things from the kindness of my heart that I never got recognition for. I've never got a thank you. I've never got payment, anything. I did it from the kindness of my heart. However, I still get no respect. I have been labeled and branded the worst of the worst. Most people don't trust me. They don't want to work with me. It's fine. It's cool. It don't matter. I have tried so many years to introduce things to Memphis, programs that I know that would have helped save this city from the state that it's in right now. The things that I offered were always immaculate in my opinion because it was for God. Anything that I do in order because it's for God. And anything you do for God must be in order. However, it was still rejected. I spoke with so many black officials, sitting mayors, pastors, all sorts of people, and I've just been branded. And I've been labeled crazy. People can't understand me, and it's none of those things. I've let those things stop me. I have. I let those things hinder me, and I have just crawled under a rock while still holding on to the treasures that God trusted me with, while perfecting and critiquing and trying to get it to a point where somebody will accept it and bring me in, but nothing ever happened. So I'm not going to worry about that. Since I'm going through this health crisis, and I have had 9 seizures now, so please forgive me if I misspeak. I'm going to start again because this is for God and I must get this out. This is a blessing to people. I am a gold mine. I am a powerhouse. I am not a joke. But however, I have been played with for so many years. Now, since I know that I have cancer, I've been diagnosed with it, I'm not accepting it. The devil can have it back. I don't know when he's going to come and pick it up. But if he don't come and pick it up, I'm still getting radical for Christ. So, with that being said, I don't know who's going to come with me. But this is a movement. I don't know what we're going to call the movement, but it's a movement. God has revealed to me that my life is not as terrible as people think. And he has told me, actually, he has commanded me to share my life with people because he said my life has things that people need and don't need in it. And it should be shared with people. And I laugh because I don't see the value in it. But however, God has said, share my life. So that's what I'm going to do. If you're struggling, if you're tired, if you want to change, we're going to make a change. We're going to start right here in South Memphis, Tennessee, which, by the way, they have left off of the map. They have redrawn the communities and the city maps, redistrict. South Memphis is not on it, or Whitehaven. But anyway, that's a side note. We're going to get busy. If you're broke, if you're busted, if you're disgusted, I'm not worried about people anymore, because important people with positions and power and money and all of that, they're too busy. They're busy. They have forgotten about us. So I'm getting radical for Christ. And if you want to come with me on this journey, all you have to do is click the link below in the description. And I am not familiar with YouTube, but I will find out how to do that. But I'm going to leave everything that you need in the description so that you can join me on this movement. Before Felicia Dunn closes her eyes, I am going to make sure that God's people receive every single thing that he put in this hand, that he entrusted these hands to hold all these years. Come on. It's not a joke. If we can believe in the 5-piece wing and buy it as a 10-piece for $30, we can believe in ourselves and the fact that we can change. We can make a change. People are desperate. They are. People are living in the streets. People are living in storages. People are living in tents. And not to mention the people that are living in tents and outdoors, they're getting arrested. They can get a felony charge for living in the street, being homeless. Did you hear me? And most of the people that are homeless are not just homeless because they didn't pay their bills. Something's going on. And I'm going to tell you what's going on. What's going on is society is greedy. People are mean. And this appropriation that we have been taught, this appropriated life that we're living, is greedy, it's egregious, it's aggressive, and it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, society as we know it, because people are so greedy and so out of hand that everything that we have built, everything that people have lost their lives for, not only black people, I found out that plenty of races have been fighting this fight with us because it was not a racial thing. It was a spiritual thing. It was spiritual wickedness in high places. It was individuals, groups of individuals. And these individuals, they're various colors. And still this group of individuals is tearing this world up. And if you think I'm talking nonsense, don't end this video. Don't go to the next video. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. You think the pandemic was bad. That was planned. This right here, y'all don't understand. This is way worse. We've already seen the face of God in the pandemic. And I have an awesome testimony about the pandemic. And I have had a crazy, tumultuous life. But during the pandemic, oh my God, I don't want to get sidetracked. But we got to get busy. We got to get busy. We do. And if you got any common sense, you do. if you got any common sense. This lady right here knows exactly what she's talking about. And before cancer closes my eyes, if that's God's will, if he allowed the devil to have control over my life like that, if this world, if this city, if this country allow me to close my eyes without putting some of my programs, my visions that God gave me to manifest and to hold on to and protect. If I leave here without some of those things being put into society, this society, this world, the United States of America, a lot of people gonna perish because we do not understand. Our minds are so appropriated. We're so distracted with all of these things that man is producing that are not good for us, that we don't even see what's coming. We're distracted. Games, the internet, all of these different sites, which God has given me the authority to speak freely, but I have been warned to steer clear of just naming things. But all of these distracting things is getting the job done, because they are taking God's people in droves. They are killing us in droves every day. God has commissioned me. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not. He wants me to lead his people from appropriation back to his arms to salvation. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't care anymore about having all those seizures. I've had 9 seizures. I don't care anymore about losing all of my fronts. I don't care anymore about not being accepted, not being received. I don't care anymore about any of those things. I don't care. I don't care about being branded because those people don't know me. I don't care about any of those things. What I care about are these people I see sleeping in the streets. These people I see that are hungry, hopeless, hot, walking the streets. And most of them are black people, but not all black. And I want to be honest, when I first started this journey, it was all about black people, because our fight is not finished. It's not. It's a different kind of fight. It's a funny fight. It's a distraction fight. See, we don't understand, and they're coming hard. They're not playing fair. But the power is in the people. We got to understand that it's so much going on, and it's coming from so many angles. But guess what? It's power in the people. And I learned a long time ago, it's supply and demand. If we don't demand it, they can't supply it. If we don't fund it, if we don't contribute it, they can't fund it. So we got to understand that even though we don't have to tear down anything, I'm not trying to stop anything. I'm not trying to hinder anything. What I'm trying to do is save what we've already built. I'm trying to straighten up what we work for. I am trying to bring the integrity back to what we work for. Because the people, we are angry. We are hopeless. We're homeless. We're hungry. We are starving for change. And this group of people are laughing all the way to the bank, to the islands, to their boats, to their yachts, to their whatever. I don't know. But all I know is I am not crazy. Felicia Dunn is not crazy. Everybody deserves to live a basic, general, common, decent life. Everybody. How am I crazy for thinking that? And I have been called all kinds of things. Militant. I've been called all kinds. No. It's never been that. It's always been, why can they laugh and be happy and be clean and have nice clothes and and all of that and food to eat, and I don't. Why? Those are questions that I had. They were general, viable questions because all of this belongs to God. He created it. He gave it all to us, and we made it beautiful. I think that this existence is the most beautiful of all that we've learned about from the past. But we're greedy, we're egregious, we're aggressive, we're stupid. And we're sitting around like nothing's going on. So on this journey, I started out black, but it's about everybody now because God has shown me that everybody's been in a fight. And not only were black people enslaved, all people were, because other people were made to accept the ignorance and mistreat black people and look at black people crazy and do all those things. Or they got killed. Or they got left out. Or they got, whatever. And now it's showing. All of that craziness that started, the societal order, the ideology that they had, that group of silly people put together years and years and years ago, has come back to haunt America. And it is tearing America apart. It is, I can't even express. But that is not what we need to be focused on. What we need to be focused on is saving our children, saving our existence, saving our homes, our jobs, our lives, our livelihood. Yes. And the first thing that we're going to get started with, I'm not going to talk too much right now because I can get lost. I will get off. And I'm not going to script anything. I'm just going to do it like Mike. Because that is what's been stopping me all of these years, trying to live appropriate. Trying to make sure everything and every duck is in a row before I reach the public and all of that. No more of that. That's over. And I want to thank, excuse me, that's one of those moments. I'm getting too excited and too ahead of myself. But I want to thank Latoya Okia. This young lady, this young lady is a beautiful young lady. You should look her up. She is powerful. She's 100% real. She never cuts anything. She's always real, and that's what sells, and that is what we need. And that's what I'm about to give. Thank you, Latoya. And thank you, Jordan. Yes. Thank you, Jordan. He's another one. Oh, my God. The chosen ones. and level up with Latoya Okia. And, oh, my God. Wisdom Speaks with Latrice. Those are some awesome people. You should get in touch with them. And another thing, India Ari. That young lady, just get into India Ari. You will get moving. But anyway, I ain't going to get lost. Nothing will be scripted. It's just going to be 100% real, like I said. And I've always thought that I was enough. Thank you, Latoya. Oh, God. Thank you, God, for Latoya. I've always thought that I was enough. And I know that I am. And I'm a gold mine. And anything that God gave me, it will work anywhere in this world. So if you get this video, if it comes across your algorithm and you want to get in contact with me and you want to start something in your city, in your state, in your country, on your island, contact me. I am a worldly person. I have been married to a West African for 20 years now. He is from Senegal, from Dakar. My best friend, she is from Tanzania. She speaks Swahili. I know people from everywhere. I have family everywhere. In so many different countries. I have white people in my family. I have Chinese. I have Mexican. I have Philippine in my family. contact me. We must stop this madness. And I'm not a threat to anybody. The only thing I am trying to do is teach people basically how to live. It took me all of my life to learn how to live. And you would not believe the things that I went through. That's why God commissioned me to share my life. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do these videos. I've already started writing my self-biography. I am serious about that. I am serious about everything that I am saying, everything that I have said before. I'm serious about it. I want every person to get up, especially black people, and do whatever little small thing that you think is insignificant. I want you to get up and do that, because that is what God designed you to do. All things work together for the good of the Lord. And I'm going to be preaching, but I ain't going to be giving too many scripture references, because most of us already know that. And most people that listen to these videos don't know the Bible way more than I do. I don't know the Bible that well, but I've committed so much to my heart. And I have an awesome relationship with God, and I'm not worried about nobody judging me. I'm not the second coming of Christ. I've never said that, and I never will. But there is something special in me. I have a gold mine, and so do you. So do you. God designed all of us in His image, and He gave all of us a special purpose and something to make it through this life with. And it is my goal to bring it out, because every person that I encounter, believe me, I touch something in them. They will tell you if you talk to them. I ain't talking about these jealous people that done put all these labels on me and all this stuff. I know what I did. I've had a few breakdown moments in life where I did things that I wasn't proud of, and I'm going to put that in my book. The world will know. But I ain't worried about none of that. Nope, it's greatness in me, and it's in you too. So we're going to do this thing. The first thing we're going to start with is the Renters Association. I want everybody that hear this video to join the Renters Association. And everything that you're supposed to do, I want you to do the work. I want you to do everything. I don't want you to have no negative attitude about it. And I'm speaking directly to black people right now. What's all this stuff? Do it. Your life's going to change. Do you understand me? That is our problem. We hard-headed and silly. We always believe in other people and not ourselves. We're going to learn self-sufficiency. We're going to learn how to maintain our lives. And we're going to learn how to get our houses in order. And when we learn how to do those things, everything else going to be added. It'll be okay. And then we'll all be able to live together, because everything works good together. And I ain't trying to say that we're going to be living in Mary Poppins land. I'm not saying that. But what's going on right now is scary. And if we don't get up and do something, it's coming in your house. It's already on the news. They're coming in. And when I say they're coming in, these are our babies, our brothers, our sisters, our mothers. Everybody committing crimes. Grandmas, grandpas, everybody. And it's not because they want to. These people are out of character, out of their minds. They are hopeless. We got to get serious. And let me tell you this. And I'm not going to apologize. When I tell you I'm working for God's people, I am. All people. Anybody that want to join. But God is not taking no mess from nobody. And Felicia Dunn, I'm just going to be serious. I'm doing it for the black people. Mostly. Because the black race is the only race that's still a mess. Everybody else got it going on. And we the only race that's still a mess. But every race got mess in it. But I'm telling you, for these last 20 years that I've been married to this man, we have not lived a regular marriage, but we are friends. And I have learned so much. I've seen the African community, the Chinese community, the Philippine community, all kinds of communities, the Jewish communities. Excuse me. I've interacted with all of these kinds of people, and I have seen their communities. And they build their own communities. They even have their own medical facilities. That is why in the waiting rooms and the emergency rooms, you don't see a vast amount of races like you do out in society in America. They have their own hospitals, their own people. They know about helping each other and giving. They don't break their people. They don't charge their people to the penny. We got to get rid of this aggressive, egregious spirit. And then, there's some more stuff going on. Because when you're invited to a foreign land, or when you come to a foreign land, and the people greet you, and they help you, and they welcome you, you're not supposed to condemn the people and tear the country up. We're going to talk about that too. Yeah, it's a lot going on. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to get this out because I was diagnosed with cancer, and I am not dying with this in me. I refuse to go to God and give him back what he gave me. Because that's who I'm really scared of. The big guy, the Father, the one in charge, the Most High. That's who I'm afraid of. I'm not afraid of this world. I'm not afraid of y'all troublemakers. And I'm just going to tell you. Come on, M-Town, because we finna start something great in Memphis. They're going to stop playing with us. And people, everybody in this world, I want you to know Memphis is not the murder capital, and everybody here is not a killer. I am not a killer. I didn't even want to kill roaches until I realized if you don't kill them, they're going to overrun you. That's funny, but I'm just saying. I'm just being real. We're not killers. And it's a lot in this city. The history, that's ridiculous. But they never talk about it. They don't. But on the anniversary of things about black folk, oh, they'll run that in the ground. They get plenty of coverage. But you'll never hear about those things that happened that brought Memphis to where she is right now. So anyway, we're not going to focus on the past. We're going to look forward to the future. We're not going to worry about all of this other stuff that's going on. We're going to save God's people. It's too many of God's people in the street. And don't judge. Excuse me. Don't judge. Because I ran a store for almost 10 years, a convenience store. Me and my husband took $20,000 and started that store. And turned it into 6 figures annually, but I had hell with that store. I did. And I just, oh my God, so much is flooding my mind that I can't even articulate the thought. You can do anything that you want to do, but you have to be serious about what you're doing, and you have to just do it. You can't worry about what anybody says. You can't worry about what anybody does. You can't be judgmental, because I have been in business. I have done it. But I end up homeless, living in a car, me and my baby, for 6 months, because that was the best place for me to be. It was a lot going on after running a successful business. Yes. So don't be judgmental. You don't know what a person's story is. You don't know why they feel like they fail. It don't even matter. And we have so many orphan children. And y'all, we got to get these babies. We got to love on these babies and take care of these babies. The mamas and daddies is not here. And if they are here and they had to give their little blessings up, because they couldn't take care of them. We gotta love on them babies too. And we got to make sure them babies go the right way. We are the village. We got to rebuild our village. And we got to stop telling these parents that they got to parent their children while working to pay all of this craziness out, all of these excessive prices and all of this crazy. We got to stop it. That's why people so stressed out mentally, physically, because this world is just not in balance. Everything is off. We must change the direction of America. We must save our existence, and that is it. I don't know what else to say. We must get busy. We got work to do. We're going to learn to be self-sufficient, and we're going to stop waiting on people to give us fish. We're going to learn how to fish. We're going to do it together, because it's power in the people. United we stand, divided we fall. That is so true. But we have not been united, and everybody abroad have seen that. That's why they have came to America. And when they come to America, they come out. People die every day trying to get to America. And everyday Americans sitting here suffering. What's wrong with that picture? Anyway, we're going to get busy. So after Labor Day, I will be recording so many videos. And I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to be putting it out here. I'm not going to do all these things by myself. Uniting together, standing together, coming together, we will be creating jobs. We will be creating income. We will be creating. You will not believe what God is going to bless. So we're going to get busy, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're not going to be sitting by waiting on nobody to drop dirt on us and bury us. No, we're not going to do that. The pandemic almost did that. They tried. They had trucks, meat trucks, throwing bodies in. We're not going to sit by and wait on that this time. This time we're going to get busy. Anywhere in this world, if you want to get involved and get busy, the link below the description, you will find what you need. Thank you all so much. I love you all. And I will be back. United family. One love, baby. Let's go.